Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Obviously, Ohaneze Ndigbo have decided not to keep their mouth shut. Things are getting out of hand and they have decided to fight for their own. Quite a different one, I must say. But before going to the newspaper to find out exactly what is saying concerning the region, IPOB, and the fate of the Ndigbos in general concerning what is going on in Nigeria, but like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndigbo, has urged other parts of the country not to deny the Southeast the presidency in 2023 because of the agitation for Biafra by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, saying such is lame and weak, noting that equity, justice, and fair play support zoning the top job to the Igbo. Ohaneze National Publicity Secretary Chief Chidozie Alex Obonaya, in a chat yesterday, said ceding the presidency to the Igbos will dull tension and create stability in the zone and by extension the country. Ohaneze Ndigbo spoke as the 2023 presidential campaign posters of Ebonyi State Governor and Chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, Dave Umahi, flooded the social media with a Southeast All Progressive Congress APC group demanding Igbo presidency. Also, the northern communities in Southeast geopolitical zone declared that peace would remain elusive to Nigeria until an Igbo man or woman is allowed to become president. Meanwhile, former chairman of the APC in Enugu State, Dr. Ben Iwoye, has charged Ndigbo to indicate interest in the presidency. Well, it turns out that Igbos or the candidates of major parties should be Ndigbo, so Ohaneze has claimed. Speaking on the issue, Ohaneze said, our position on Nigerian president of Igbo extraction is clear. It is the turn of Igbos to produce the presidential candidate of major political parties so that ultimately the next president of Nigeria will be an Igbo man, that is in response to equity, justice, fairness, and also for the stability of the country. For the corporate existence of this country, we must recognize the need for that to be done. As a matter of fact, there was an agreement on that in 1998, and the people have been observing that agreement. When some people say it is not in the constitution, whatever you find in the constitution, there are two things about it: morality and legality. Morality is the unwritten, or what you call the spirit of constitution. Morals sometimes have to do with conscience. On comment that Igbo politicians are not aspiring, mobilizing and reaching out to other parts of the country, Obonaya said, they are rather saying that Igbo aspirants are not extravagant like some others, but we have people who can achieve results. On fears that the agitation for Biafra by the IPOB could hurt the Igbo quest to produce the president in 2023, Chief Obonaya said, anybody who comes with that comes with a lame and weak excuse. The Niger Delta came with their own agitation, and at the point they said to reduce the tension and agitation, they zoned the vice president to South-South, which led to the emergence of Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as vice president. And he went on to become the acting president and later president after President Umar Yar'Adua Musa death. The Arawa people and Boko Haram also came with the agitation. President Jonathan said it was better for Nigeria to remain in existence than to struggle for the victory, and he relinquished power. After the annulment of June 12, 1993 presidential election won by late Chief MKO Abiola, the National Democratic Coalition (NADECO) and Southwest mounted an unprecedented agitation never witnessed in the history of the country, and they said, let's settle them, and no presidential candidates were pushed to Yoruba land. Why should that of the Igbo be different? As much as Ohaneze is not saying that it is a bargaining chip, nobody should use it to deny Igbo the presidency. As a matter of fact, if you zone the presidency to Igbo, it will be easier for any Igbo to tell Nnamdi Kanu, that's the IPOB leader, to hold on, don't go on this again. It is the greatest palliative whatsoever. When they asked, northern communities in the southeast, under the aegis of Arewa communities in the Igbo land, also threw their weight behind Igbo presidency. Addressing a press conference in Umuahia, Abia State capital, they said that Igbo should be allowed to succeed President Muhammad Buhari come 2023 in the spirit of equity and justice and also fairness. The national president of the group, Alhaji Mohammed Nalado Umaru, who spoke on behalf of Arewa community, said, "It is now the time for power to shift to Southeast, as that will help to dose tension, engender peace and national cohesion. The unity of this country should be paramount in our hearts. This we can achieve by allowing an Igbo man to emerge as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2023. They said. They, however, advised Igbo political elite to reconcile their differences and produce a competent and popular detribalized Nigerian to contest for 2023 presidency, assuring them of full northern support. Alhaji Mohammed Nalado Umar urged other geopolitical zones not to contest for the office of the president but leave it for Southeast. In the spirit of brotherhood, we are sure that the North, West, South-South and others will support this noble agenda. Alhaji Umar expressed concern over the lopsidedness of Nigerian leadership against Igbo and called for the correction of the anomaly in 2023 for Nigeria's continuity. He added, "We, the northern people living in Igbo land, are highly in support of Igbo executive president in 2023. We live and aim our living in Igbo land, and we will continue to live together as an indivisible entity. Igbos are accommodating and pan-Nigerians. What will be required from them is to harmonize themselves and produce a detribalized person that will be contesting the 2023 presidential election." Late Sardauna of Sokoto Nnamdi Azikiwe, Tafawa Balewa and Obafemi Awolowo did not envisage disunity and chaos when they fought our colonial masters to secure our political and economic independence. Our experience today centers on tribalism, nepotism, marginalization, religious sentiment, bribery and corruption, which have eaten deep into our hearts. If we can tell ourselves the truth, the leadership in the country has been lopsided as sensitive positions are denied a particular ethnic group. Presidents, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Inspector General of Police, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, Chief of Air Staff, Director General of DSS are all occupied by ethnic groups, leaving Igbo to feel marginalized. We should not fan embers of crisis because where there is chaos, nothing is secure. Let us give peace a chance like our founding fathers did. Well, in the meantime, the campaign posters of Governor of Ebonyi State and Chairman of Southeast Forum, Engineer David Umahi, yesterday appeared online to the surprise of those not following the trend in the nation's political arena. The presidential posters of governor was pasted on the glass doors, windows of establishments in the country. The posters, which were currently making waves, have in a way confirmed the governor's interest for the position of president come 2023. Where many who spoke that the emergence of Governor Umahi as president in 2023 will lead to the infrastructural revolution of the country, especially in the area of road construction, according to Chief Onyekachi Nwabonyi, Commissioner for Capital City and Urban Development, Ebonyi State. Well, it's quite a long one. And some days back, actually some hours ago, we saw even in iPhones David Umahi's pictures. Well, let's visit in our comment section. It looks like now they're chipping the way of getting a presidential candidacy now is to make a lot of problem and disunity. But let's hope that this will work for Southeast. Let's visit in our comment section.